Like, how'd
Okay,
you
I
get down
ended
here?
up in PA because I ended up in Pennsylvania
Yeah.
because of my man, my one homie that I used to hang out with. He knew about me and shit like that. He just heard like certain shit about me. He knew that I was a warrior, whatever the case may be. He had robbed this dude in New York named Pac Man. He got him for like a couple pounds. You know what I'm saying? Now that's my man, and he was scared. So I was planning to, you know, handle the situation for my man.
Yeah.
But he was scared, so he ran. He left. He left New York.
Who ran? The
My
guy
man,
who was
yeah,
Pac-Man.
my man that robbed Pat Man,
Left.
he
Oh,
left.
okay.
So he came down to PA and he was grinding, whatever the case may be, and he came and got me. Like, yo, I need you out in Pennsylvania. I need you out there with me. You the only one I trust, and that's how I end up in PA, on the strength of, you know what I'm saying, seeing that he was getting it like that, and that was my man. You feel me? I ended up in Pottstown, and I was grinding out there. My first week out there, I slept in a car. It was a old Plymouth. Tires was on three-wheel motion. You know what I'm saying? Slept out in the car. You know what I'm saying? I had like $3,000 worth of work that I took from my man. You know what I'm saying? He gave it to me. We split that. He was trying to treat me like a Pac-Man, but you know, a boss ain't no Pac-Man. Took the whole pack, flipped that. You know what I'm saying? Took the whole 3 grand, got that back, shot to New York and got some more work and brought it back down. All this time I was doing that shit on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I was taking mad chances with life. Slept in the car for about a week. And then after that, I was in a telly. I was in a different telly like every day in Pottstown. Damn, everything was going good, if you call it that, at the time, until my man invited his other man down. This nigga named Edison. He's a fucking a drunk ass. He drink a lot. All he do is get money to drink. You know what I'm saying? He told my man that he was trying to come down to PA to get money so he could take care of his son, but he really just wanted to feed his appetite for liquor, and he's the reason why I got. Well, I wouldn't say that, but my own actions is why I got booked.
Mm-hmm.
But because of him actually pointing it out, you know what I'm saying, he snitched on me, and I got booked.
Throughout your life, how much time did you do incarcerated? If you could add it up,
Okay.
all the one.
Well, if I could add it up altogether, I did 5 years.
5 years, okay.
Okay. And not counting the times, the little 3 days or 4 days or even a week I did in New York. You know what I'm saying? That's like probably like 5 years and like probably like 3 months.
Yeah.
You could say it like that. The last time I got locked up is when I actually did a state bid.
So break down that situation.
Okay. When I first got booked in Pottstown, I got 11 and a half to 23. Right? I did 11 months and I got out. And them 3 years, when I said 5 years altogether, 3 years out of that 5, I kept violating my parole, my probation. So I would go back for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 10 months, 6 months, 10 months, 9 months. So all that time of me just violating gave me the 3 years county bid.
Okay.
Okay, so then the last time when I violated, the judge was like, "There's no more help. We can't help you no more."
Yeah.
So he gave me the 2 years flat.
And this is the last time you did time
The
in
last
jail.
time I got booked, I did 2 years flat, and that was in 2008.
And how many what was the situation behind that?
Okay,
Story behind that.
okay. That night when I got booked, I almost got killed by a cop because I had weed on me, and I went to get a beer from the beer store, and I got blunts. So when I actually left the beer store, this was in Norristown. When I left the beer store, I started walking down the street, and I was going to my man's crib, and the cop seen me. He said I fit the description. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So he like freeze. I'm like, for what? Kept walking and shit. Pulled the strap out on me like, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm like, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ended up stopping And I was talking all this shit.
When you say you pulled the strap out, you mean
He pulled his
okay.
He pulled his gun out on me and
Okay.
told me to freeze. You know what I'm saying? So lucky I didn't have any weapons on me, because I would have probably literally got shot and killed, or I'd have did more time. But you know what I'm saying? Just because of the fact that I was talking mad shit to him, and when he found a bag of weed on me, he booked me.
And that's how you end up doing the 2 years off of
That's
a
how I
violation.
ended up doing the 2 years off that. Well, I never stopped hustling until I started getting closer to this truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Being in Philly, I met this girl, and she worked down in Center City, and she worked probably 5 blocks away from camp, where the campsite at. And she used to tell me like, "Yo, you good? You know." I had weed, I had cigarettes, I had everything, coke, weed, cigarettes, and she used to tell me like, "Yo, if you want to make some bread, you could go over on 15th Street." And I used to go to 15th Street, and I used to see these ill ass niggas out there talking about the white man's the devil and shit like that. At this time, I was still Muslim, you know what I'm saying? So I felt some type of way, because being Muslim, anybody could be Muslim. So I really felt some type of way. But when the Lord called you, He called you you start everything that it was saying out there was actually hitting home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was digging in your brain. Hold up. So now I started looking at these niggas crazy. How the fuck how they gonna say that? But we Muslim, I'm Muslim, and I still I know this brother right here Muslim. He could kill me any day. My brother, which is Iquab. Shout out to Iquab. You know what I'm saying? Because of me hearing the truth in him is why I'm at where I'm at now. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely at where I'm at now, because when I told him when he got out of the jail system and he was on probation and all that, he ran into somebody that knew the truth, and he was talk about it, and then he used to say ISUPK, but I never knew that ISUPK was the brothers in Philly.
Yeah.
And until the point where we was talking on the phone, yo, I found a school. They got a school in Philly, and they called the Israelites and shit. I'm like, Israelites? I'm like, I ain't know what the hell he was talking about. That shit was foreign to me, you feel me? Me knowing Yaquan, I'm like, man, that nigga just on some shit. He got pickled real good. They try to hit him with 40 years.
Yeah.
He's trying to change his life.
So now he's trying to change his life because he's scared now.
Yeah, he's scared now. But you know what I'm saying? Me, I already been through that. You know what I'm saying? Getting pickled and shit like that, and coming out the jail system and still being able to hustle.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking that I'm a smarter hustle because I'm by myself hustling. I'm doing what I normally do, what I should have been doing. And now I'm telling this nigga it's some bullshit. Because at this time, I'm still Muslim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, there's some bullshit. Ain't no fucking truth out there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga, you just got scared. You need to stop doing that. And if we was together, we could do this shit, me and you, because I trust you and you trust me. We could take our hustle game to the next level.
So how did y'all make the jump from arguing about whether or not you should be in the truth to you considering being in the truth at least?
Me being how I am, I was more worried about it, you know what I'm saying? But he was going to class, he was doing what he needed to do. I go to work, and early in the morning I come in the crib. He's online studying and shit, and I started studying and I'm like, oh shit. That's when I was like, yo, them niggas ISUPK, them niggas be at 15th Street.
So you realized that the same group he
that's
was
when
talking
I
about.
realized what he was on. I'm like, oh fuck. Yo, that's the same brothers. He's like, yeah, that's why I came up here, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I was like, okay, no sweat. Then he would go away for 3-4 days, because he would be brothers with the school doing shit. And I'll be like, damn, where the fuck is he at? What's the fuck going on? And this time I'm still doing my thing, my 1-2s and shit. And it came to the point where he stopped smoking cigarettes. Well, he hardly ever smoked cigarettes. He stopped smoking weed. He was selling no drugs. Like I just seen the change in him.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, whatever you want, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That if that's what it took to change your life, that's good for you.
Yeah.
And he used to tell me like, yo, you need to come to class. You need to come to class. I'm like, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come tomorrow. And I ain't never go. Yo, you need to come.
What was the like last straw? What was the jump to when
Okay.
you said I'm gonna do it?
The last straw was to like, okay, I was in my whole back was to the wall.
How so?
Okay, I had no job. I had a crib. I was paying like 11.75 a month. You know what I'm saying? And then we end up leaving the crib. You know what I'm saying? My mom shot down back to Florida. She left the nigga high and dry. So we had to move to my girl's crib, my girl's mom crib. And then being there, my girl at the time was doing what she's supposed to do, but she was bitching like, damn, I don't got no help. I ain't doing this shit. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing this. So Yaquab was like, I was talking to Yaquab about it. He was like, yo, I'm telling you, if you start going to class, shit's gonna change for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna start realizing shit. And then one day I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We got in this big ass argument the night before.
Yeah.
And I had got paid that morning.
Yeah.
But for my last check, I went and got my last check. So I remember he's like, yo, if you want to be a trooper or a new student, just start wearing all black. So I'm like, I went and got me a pair of cargo pants, black tee, a black leather, a hoodie, black boots, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to class.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of crazy because that was like Monday. It was the weekend. So that following Monday, I went to class that Monday. I went to General Muhammad's class. It was the scripture breakdown.
Come.
That was my first day. I don't remember exactly what day it was, but my first day was a General Muhammad's class, and it was kind of crazy because I went for the scripture breakdown. I couldn't really stay at the class because I was still a young man.
Yeah.
So I had to roll out, and the following morning, I got a job.
So what was the first time going into a UPK class? What was that experience like?
Okay, the first time was like, damn, these brothers is harder than these brothers is hard everywhere they go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then it made me realize shit. Like, it made me realize, like, damn, maybe it is something to this. Mm-hmm. Because you could actually feel, I don't know if anybody else experienced, but it felt unique to me.
Okay.
Like, I had to, like, it felt like this is where I'm supposed to be at.
Okay.
Like, I felt the way brothers was moving, how everything was going down. I felt like that was the right thing to be doing. The whole overall how it changed my life, I stopped selling drugs. I stopped poisoning my people. You know what I'm saying? I stopped doing drugs like smoking weed and cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm more of a brother to brothers out there that I wouldn't be. Being a black Native American Hispanic brother, it actually changed your whole perspective on life and how you're supposed to treat each other. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped doing all the bullshit that I was doing.
Cool.
Like just running around fucking different bitches, leaving them, bringing them to like fucking training bitches with niggas, all that shit. Like it actually makes you be a man, yo. You know what I'm saying? Being in the ISUPK makes you a man. It tells you how you're supposed to be. It teaches you how to change your way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? That just because you might have an easy way to get some bread, knowing that it's wrong, that you're not supposed to do it. Because now you dealing with the Lord.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? You dealing with the Lord, like the Lord see everything. And the Lord knows everything. And I'll be damned if I stop doing all some bullshit for everybody else to look at me differently, but still doing some bullshit in front of the eyes Lord's. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's eyes, to make me look like a hypocrite or anything. That's why I'm like grateful for this whole experience, man. And I ain't never ever found any brotherhood like family like where I'm at now.
Cool.